If you're thinking about selling your home this year, even if it's just a thought right now, this video is for you.
The beginning of the year is when a lot of homeowners start asking themselves questions like, should we sell this year? Or is it the right time? And if that's you, I just want you to know you're not behind and you're not late to the conversation.
Why selling feels overwhelming. Selling a home is a big decision. It's a big financial decision. It's emotional, and for most people, it's not something you do often enough to feel confident walking through it. Add in headlines about the market, pricing changes, timing, and uncertainty, and it's very easy to feel overwhelmed before you even take the first step. A lot of sellers think they need to have everything perfectly figured out before reaching out, but that's rarely how it actually works. Feeling unsure doesn't mean you're behind. It usually just means you haven't been given clear information yet.
The mistakes sellers make: waiting too long. One of the biggest mistakes we see sellers make is waiting until they feel completely ready before they start the planning process. The reality is, most people don't feel ready until they're already under pressure. Maybe they found another home they love, their timeline suddenly changes, or life just moved faster than expected. When that happens, decisions start to feel rushed instead of thoughtful.
Starting the conversation early gives you something incredibly valuable: time. Time to understand your options, time to get a clear picture of your equity, and time to talk through what selling could realistically look like for you this year. It allows you to plan intentionally instead of reacting in the moment.
In fact, we talk with many sellers 6 to 12 months before they're ready to actually list. There's absolutely no pressure in those early meetings. They're simply about getting informed, setting realistic expectations, and creating a plan that works around your life and goals. Starting early doesn't mean you're rushing. It means you're being intentional.
Who you work with matters. Another thing that really matters is who you choose to work with when it comes time to sell. It can make a huge difference in your bottom line. Selling a home isn't just about putting a sign in the yard and getting it listed online. It's about having an intentional pricing strategy, preparing the home the right way, marketing it effectively, negotiating with confidence, and knowing how to position your home in a specific market. That level of strategy looks different from one community to the next, and not all agents approach it the same way. And here's something sellers don't always realize early on. Almost any agent can tell you what you want to hear and agree to list your home. That part's easy. What actually matters is working with someone who is honest, strategic, and willing to have the right conversations up front.
A good agent just doesn't focus on getting the listing. We focus on getting your home sold. Being intentional with pricing and strategy from day one is what puts sellers in the strongest position to attract the right buyer, create momentum, and ultimately sell for top dollar. This is why doing your due diligence early on is so important. Experience, local knowledge, and proven results matter. Choosing the right team up front can save you a lot of stress, uncertainty, and frustration. And it can make the real difference in your financial outcome.
The right guidance should simplify the process, not complicate it. You should feel informed, supported, and confident at every step. And when you do, the entire experience feels far more manageable. Preparing your home the smart way. Another place where having the right listing agent makes a huge difference is when it comes to preparing your home for sale. One of the biggest questions we hear from sellers is, what do I need to fix or update before we list? And the truth is, not everything needs to be done, and doing too much can actually cost you time and money. As listing agents, we walk through your home with a very strategic eye. We help you understand what truly matters to today's buyers, what's worth doing, and what's not. That guidance can save you from spending money on updates that won't move the needle or taking on projects that just add stress.
Having that guidance early also gives you time to plan small updates, prioritize repairs, and even decide that certain things aren't worth tackling at all. Instead of guessing or feeling overwhelmed by the long to-do list, we help you focus on the things that will help your home show well and sell efficiently. That way, when it's time to list, the process feels organized and manageable, not rushed and chaotic. The goal is always to make preparation easier, not harder. When sellers have a clear plan, they save time, money, and a lot of unnecessary stress leading up to listing day. Our approach has always been education first and low pressure, because we truly believe selling your home should feel informed and intentional, not rushed and overwhelming. We're here to walk you through the process step by step. That means talking through the timing, expectations, market conditions, and what actually makes sense for you and your situation. Every seller's timeline is different. There's no one-size-fits-all approach.
Whether you're thinking about selling this spring, later in the year, or just starting to gather information, there's never any pressure to move forward before you're ready. These early conversations are about clarity, helping you understand your options, your equity, and what selling could realistically look like so you can make decisions with confidence. And you're never wasting our time by starting early. In fact, those early conversations are often the most valuable. They allow us to plan ahead, answer your questions, and help you feel prepared long before any decisions need to be made. That's exactly what we're here for. Selling your home should feel intentional and well-supported, not rushed or confusing. When you have the right information and the right team, the process becomes far less intimidating and a lot more empowering.
We're the Tina Peterson team, and we love to be your local resource as you think through selling this year. If you have questions or just want to start a conversation, we are always here to help.